Many will look at the suggestion of the West intentionally destroying its food and energy infrastructure. It's too fantastic, it's too far-fetched, mate, too tinfoil hat. It's too psychopathic, but that's the point. These people are psychopathic. These people are anti-human, void of empathy and consideration for the consequences of their actions. Only the goal matters. These policies that for years have weakened our nations and pushed us to the edge of the abyss were driven by the same mindset and even in some cases the same organisations that enforced a policy in 2020 that children should be allowed to die alone, their parents banned from being with them at the end. They did this using the excuse of a fictional pandemic. So just imagine the levels they will sink to when armed with the excuse of preventing the end of the world.
You have to put the Scottish hate laws and all this biometric stuff all together to see the totality of what's happening, whereby you are targeted for what you say, and if you don't conform, you're targeted in the sense of what you can do. And when you see these supermarkets now who are putting in these phone scanner technologies for you to actually enter the bloody store. And when you see more and more items, food items in the end, that's the idea, being put behind glass doors that will only open if you have the correct code, then you can see where this is going in terms of if you don't conform, you're not going to eat.
That will all fade away, everybody will forget that anybody ever questioned these things, and you'll all just be fed one version. And you could argue that Wikipedia is already a step towards that. Many people just go straight to Wikipedia. But most alternative thinking now is either denigrated on Wikipedia or has been completely removed. So already we're getting to that stage where when that's just being beamed straight into your brain, and I do believe that that is not so far away, it's not science fiction, we're already experimenting with this now. You're in a world where before you know it, the algorithms will just program other algorithms and there will be no debate. And the future of humankind effectively will be artificial intelligence. We will blend with it. We will become that. And that's not to say that there isn't any hope here, but what I'm trying to do is to raise this now. Because, of course, out in the wider world, people are talking about it, but they're not talking about this aspect. This fact that, certain views are going to be screened out.
This is what is happening. And it's to pull in those people that are doing all right into the poverty-stricken masses of the Hunger Games society. Bail out, bail in, take your tax, I want all your money, all of it. That's the idea. So I say to people, if you think you're doing all right and your job's still paying well and you've got a big house and all that stuff, well, okay, look the other way. Ignore the people in terrible straits. Say it's not my problem. But remember that it will be your problem because they want you as well. Now, do you want to stand up alongside those in dire straits now, in unity, or do you want them picked off so they can come along eventually and pick you off? That's the idea.